Hey everyone, Old Man Pete here. I'm almost certain what I'm about to do will get blocked by YouTube. But I want to try it, and if it doesn't get blocked, I don't care. I don't mind copyright claims if the money goes to someone else who deserves it. That's fine with me. But I think this might actually get blocked. But I have a ton of old videotapes. Now, if you don't know what a videotape is, this is a videotape. You put it in a video recorder. It's actually like a cassette. It has magnetic tape on it, and it recorded sound and video. And they were very popular in the 80s and into the 90s. I think this was mostly during the 90s, I recorded a lot of stuff off TV. I guess I was in college or starting to work at that time. I've always been a late night person. I'm more comfortable staying up late. Even today, like on the weekends, I like to stay up a little past midnight, Even as I've gotten older, I'm a night owl. And I used to watch a lot of late night talk shows. I love Johnny Carson. Letterman was probably my favorite. Even Conan O'Brien, his early years, I like. Now, as it got closer to 2000, I grew up. I matured and my political views changed. I didn't really care for the shows because they became so dang political. I mean, that's all it was just putting down certain political parties, and I just got sick of it. It just wasn't very original. Before, it was kind of silly, it was kind of fun, and that's what I'm going to show you in these videotapes. It's just clips of funny segments from the shows. There's really no interviews. It's not complete shows. It's just little bits. And the footage is several decades old. So it's not going to be the best quality. In some cases, it might be crappy quality, but it's still enjoyable, and you can view it, and the sound is there, and you can get the idea of what it's like. But it's not going to be pristine by any means. What does it matter? It's going to get blocked. I know it. Maybe not. I don't know. But it's just something that I enjoyed, and I was going down memory lane, and I have all these video cassettes stuffed in a cabinet. Basically, what I've been doing is I've been transferring these onto my computer, my hard drive, making actual video files just for preservation. I don't really live in the past or watch these things constantly. I really don't. Okay. Remember the blue screen when you on videotapes when you first started? This is going to be really funny quality. Okay. So this is Letterman. Most of these are just comedy segments that he did between the interviews. All of this is pretty much, I think, late 80s, early 90s. So some of the jokes might be dated. I might cut out some things that just may not make sense to today's generations. Letterman, I liked him because he had my type of sense of humor. He was just silly and kind of stupid and kind of sarcastic. I just enjoyed it. That's just my type of sense of humor. All right, enough talk. These are really old. Oh my gosh. That's the best quality video quality. Stupid. I think this was just a segment that they did between the interviews. I guess him and Paul Schaefer is the band leader. They went out for a walk on a nice day or something, and this was the things that they did while they were on their walk. It's just silly, corny humor. But I like it. This isn't a try not to laugh challenge. I'm going to laugh a lot. Sorry for my missing teeth. I'll get them fixed someday. Oh, I remember this. He's such a goofball. I know, it's silly, it's dumb, but it's funny. That's gross. He's gonna push his head in. He's eating an apple. Caramel apple. Those are tomatoes. Wow, smoking on TV. You don't see much of that today. They're so silly. It was my type of humor, you know, especially when I was young, a young adult. But even today, I just like this type of humor. Look at his hair. He's still around, isn't he? Letterman's still alive. The last picture I saw him, boy, he looked like Santa Claus. He had this white hair and a big white beard. He was like spitting image of Santa Claus. Anyways.
NBC quite a long time, and sometimes I get the feeling maybe you, the home viewers, really don't know anything about me, Dave, the host here. So I'll tell you what, tonight, in just a second, we're going to show you a day in my life. Paul, do you have a little theme music for a day in the life?
Na, 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 na. Na, na, na. Okay, that's it.
All right, thank you. All right, 5 a.m. I am disturbed by strange recurring dream about slow dancing with Joe Garagiola.
See, now a lot of these people, you may not know who they are. I vaguely remember Joe Garagiola. So some of these jokes are going to be pretty dated, and I might cut out the ones that you just just wouldn't make sense.
8 a.m. I wake up and kiss my wife, Bonnie Franklin. 8 a.m. I tune in the Today Show here at NBC to see if Willard Scott goes nuts on the air.
Wow, look at that old shot of the Today Show.
8:45. Well, I pick out my hairpiece. 9:15 a.m. I leave out milk, cookies, and car keys in case anyone breaks into the house.
People used to break into his house, that one woman. I remember that.
10 a.m. here at the building, I'm greeted by NBC security as Mr. Philbin.
Regis
11 a.m.,
Philbin.
of course, is the bacon break. 11:10 a.m., get ring back from Marla.
Whoa, that's, isn't that Trump's first wife or one of his wives? Wow, that is dated. Wow.
11:25 a.m., heated argument with J. Crew catalog operator over what color sea mist is. 11:40 a.m., bacon break. 12:45 p.m., sweating to the oldies.
The thing he had going on, not the thing, with Richard Simmons. And then he got really mad at him once, and I don't think he was ever on the show again. But he used to always put down Richard Simmons. Oh my gosh, David Letterman did.
And of course, a little nap, and then at 4 p.m., it's a bacon break.
That's getting old, Dave.
5:25 p.m. after waiting 2 years for tickets, the studio audience sits in breathless anticipation as the taping of the program begins. 5:35 p.m., many are heard to murmur, "This sucks." 7 o'clock, Jeopardy!
Wow. Alex.
7:30 p.m. I go to Dairy Queen, order a Brazier burger, and giggle and then run away. 11 p.m. I watch my favorite show, American Gladiators.
Gosh, this is old.
11:15. I dress up in red tights and wrestle the dog. 11:30 p.m. I call Larry King radio show as Clint from Brooklyn and complain about teenagers smoking on the bus.
Wow.
2 a.m. I call Jane Pauley and hang up quickly when she warns me she's got caller ID.
Damn.
And finally, at 2:30 a.m., I say nightly prayer, Dear Lord, please let the applause signs work properly.
Well, you gotta think. These were like, what? That's been like almost 30 years ago? Man, these are old. I'm getting up there.
A day in my life. Okay, here we go. This is our New York City autumn street footage quiz. Here we see A, construction worker, B, a landscaper, C, the new Trump shuttle. That's our first joke of the night.
See, even back then they made fun of Trump, you know, even when he was a business guy.
Here now is a look at a typical tourist, a B, an office worker on a break, C, New York's clumsiest pickpocket. That's our
That's cute.
second joke of the evening. These two gentlemen are discussing A, friends they have in common, B, women they've loved, C, guys they've whacked. Guys they've whacked, that's right. All I want is an open road on your highway of life. This group of terrorists is wondering, A, which way to Central Park, B, where's a good place for lunch, C, oh, did I say terrorists? I'm sorry, we'll have to come back. It's tourists. This group of tourists. It's a common mistake.
This was pre-9/11.
This group of tourists is wondering which way to Central Park, where's a good place for lunch, and C, who's the guy driving off with the van. Didn't seem to hurt that joke at all. This touching sight is A, World War I pensioner, B, a retired merchant marine, C, the captain of Captain and Tennille. You see how that ties in with the autumn, don't you?
I know these are dated. If you don't know who these people are, some people, who's Captain and Tennille?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
This man is A, taking a break, B, catching a catnap, C, driving the D train. Driving the D train. Visitors to New York can enjoy an espresso at a sidewalk cafe, B, dining al fresco, C, the inspiring sight of a chair giving birth. Get that with a Howie Mandel.
That's stupid.
It's a safe bet that this young woman is A, student, B, is an artist, C, owns a lot of Fleetwood Mac records. Try and get that Connie back on the show sometime. Remember when Connie would come on and sing, and we'd all, she'd fill us with joy, would Connie Chung.
Those were the days.
Connie Chung?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Girls.
Who remembers the Golden Girls?
I know, we thought that some of them looked like the Golden Girls.
Yeah,
let's see it again. Let's see it.
Betty White just
See the one on
passed
the right?
away.
We thought that looked a little like B.R.
A year ago.
Just a little.
Estelle Getty in the middle.
Yeah, this must be
one of the other two,
late
Betty White
80s,
or,
early 90s.
We thought that there was just a similarity there.
I understand that. And, of course, it's in the autumn.
That's right. And here we see A, a restaurant kitchen, B, a dry cleaners, C, someone who obviously owns a GE toaster.
Oh, yeah. He had that big feud with GE when they took over NBC. This was when he was on NBC. Yeah, it is.
Trip. Here, quick.
Are they like going on a field trip? Look at that hairstyle. Such a geek. I remember him. He was on the show. So corny. But it's funny. I remember Biff. Oh, they make pastries. Can't do that. If you don't know it, remember, there was a running gag about Dave wearing a toupee or a hairpiece. If I have to explain the joke, it's not funny, so...
Like
Old TV.
sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Okay, well, I have like, I don't know, I think like 11 videotapes with hours upon hours. So I could, if these don't get blocked, I could do a lot more of these. That was fun. It's just brought back a lot of memories. Like I said, I really don't live in the past. You know, I haven't watched these in years, but I kind of immediately recognize them or remember vaguely what's going to happen, you know. So if this doesn't get blocked, I'll probably keep doing them because I think it's funny. It's just fun to laugh. Laughter is very healthy. Anyways, if you like the video and you like the channel, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.